Hey everybody, SX here. Used to be Maverick. Lots changed. If you want the backstory on that, go ahead and hang out. But if you don't, I completely understand. I probably wouldn't either. Go ahead and skip to the time on screen right now, and if I can, I'll go ahead and put a little timestamp in the description, and you should just be able to jump right to it. But anyways, for those of you who are interested, um, wow, it's been a long time since I talked with you guys. I've learned a lot about myself. I've learned a lot about different people. I've made some choices, done some things, been halfway around the world. You know the drill. If you're curious about any of those details, I don't have enough time to explain them right now, but if you hang out, join some of the live streams that are coming up, I think you'll figure it out. I took a lot of inspiration from some of the stuff that you guys have said in your comments over the years, literally years. And, well, I'm back at it because I couldn't sleep very well at night knowing this project was still out there. So, as you can see, we're back in Ace Combat 7, going right back to Mission 15. I hated recording this mission for you guys. I did it like 8 times, trying to find the right strategy to do this in a bare bones F-16 with no parts. It was a nightmare. But for you guys, it's going to be all of a 26-minute video. Not even 26 minutes? I don't know. 26 minutes is just what I'm seeing on here. And I'm doing a voiceover this time instead of recording the audio at the same time that I was doing the missions. Gives me more time to think, more time to speak, and best of all, I can control the volumes in edit. Our troops have engaged at Farbanti Reconstruction Park. So starting off here, I chose to go with the AMRAMs, or the 4 AAMs. I've been playing a lot of DCS, so the actual missile names, it's a thing. Right off the bat, what you're going to want to do is always target prioritize. You'll see a couple times here where I'm targeting like a Griffin or an SU, I want to say 30. Those are worth 500 and 750 points respectively. Whereas like MiG-21s are only worth 200 points. You need to focus on your points per minute rather than just getting everything. And try to avoid getting shot with missiles. Good news is whenever you return or go across the return line, you will get repaired. That was to my benefit several times. Yeah, right there, SU-37, 750 points. That's what you want to try to hit. So you see that I have a group here. Notice how I kind of offset behind them? I'm trying to give my missiles a better chance of tracking. Just another thing I've learned over the years. Try to give your missiles a lead. So what I'm doing here is getting rid of all the air targets that I deal with at spawn, and then I'm going to focus on that first area right there next to the return line. Because once you eliminate that area, it folds into another area right there, and there may not be really high value targets there, but there's a bunch of easy one-shot low targets. A bunch of SAM sites, bunch of AAA. If you time it right, tanks are only one missile because your wingman will shoot at them. So there's a lot you can do there. I am also very rusty at this game. I reinstalled it just to do this for you guys. I still can't believe it's been like 2 years since I recorded one of these for you. Another thing you've probably noticed by now is the thumbnail was actually a screenshot taken from in mission. And it's a much higher resolution than the ones you're used to. I might go back and change those thumbnails, but I feel like it might be a good way to show how I've grown as a channel. So you see right there, I took out the 2 soft targets, and I'm gonna drop back, and that was only the first missile on that tank, so mistakes were made. Definitely not the flawless pilot, anywhere near as good as I was before. I have a feeling that as these missions require more of me, I will regain those skills that I once had. And there's cleaning up that tank. And it was at this moment that we realized during recording that the monument there has, what is that, the Erusian banner emblem created around it. So that was interesting. I'm just gonna clean up the last couple tanks here. Like I said, the tanks are only worth 150 and the SAMs are worth 200. Actually, it looks like my wingman beat me to it. Gonna go ahead and take on these F-15Js here real quick because they are worth 650 apiece. They spawn as soon as you clear all the ground targets out from here. It might be the air targets, but I'm pretty sure it's the ground targets. But 4 times 650, I'm not gonna say goodbye to that little Christmas present. Not when I've only got 6,000 points and I've only got 10 minutes to go. Using the special weapons here just to kind of get some extra reach and get some extra coordinates on target. Doesn't always work out, but I'm right next to the turn line. It takes maybe 20 seconds to go refill. And actually, you see me doing that right here. And what I'm going to do is while I wait for that middle group to resupply, or reload, I'm going to go resupply, and I'm going to jump down to the southeast there, and I'm going to go get all the air targets out of there. There's a couple A-10s down there that pay off really well. They take 3 missiles or 1 4 AAM and a missile, or some guns. A little bit more sturdy than most of the targets, as well as some Su-34s. And I'm not going to say no to a quick, easy flyby of a SAM site, an APC, and a gun.
Target is eliminated. It's a big maze. Okay, Trigger. Silver Bridge is all yours. We'll deal with the other threat. Let's go. Push it.
Wilco, got something.
So just kind of zip right through here, take the opportunity shots that come to you. That's exactly why you reload the 4 AAMs, because it can fire on 4 targets at a time. Time is the most important thing in this mission. Don't care about anything more than getting to 21,000 points in the fastest method possible. Almost comes down to a point where efficiency doesn't even matter. It's all about time.
Missile away.
I was so distracted going through this whole segment. There's so much going on. But hey, you know what? I think this is what we all live for in Ace Combat. Large furball with a bunch of targets. And we've got so many missiles, let's just go crazy. So like there, MiG-21, 220 points. Versus A-10, 360. The A-10's not great. Looking at it for its density, it's definitely not the best play. But short of grabbing the bombs and going out and dealing with the boats, I think it's more efficient to come in here and clean everybody up in here first than it is to go out to the southwest. And there you go. Su-34s are the golden eggs in this little furball. 600 points each. See if any of those hit. Looks like 2 or 3 of them hit. So that's 2 or 3 less guys that I've got to go shoot. That's 2 or 3 less people you have to go shoot too.
Split up. The longer this drags on, the greater our losses. Roger that. The comms are full of requests for help from friendlies. Our occupation of Farbanti could be in jeopardy now. This is the Stork. There are small boats hiding in the ruins. Take them out before they can approach the fleet.
He's too close for missiles. Let's switch into guns. Honestly, there's not much left to say about this particular spot in the mission. Other than everybody's finally out of the sky, it's nothing but blue. Let's head back and go deal with that group that has now respawned in the middle. And take out an APC on the way. Why not? Extra 120 points, and I'm already going past it. Now there's going to be 6 Apaches over here. Those are one-shot kills, 200 points each. That's what we like. And you can easy gun them. Trying to figure out where the SAM is that keeps shooting at me this entire time, and it turns out it's those AD tanks. The AD tanks are probably the most annoying things in this mission. Right there. But they pay 500, so I'll take it. Or no, I won't, because one of the AI shot it first. And here we see the Su-37 Serpent Ace. He is worth 1,800 points. Given the opportunity, I'm definitely going to invest a little bit of time in taking him down. And there you go. 3,000, just under 3,000 points away. I've only got 14 missiles left, and I'm already at 92% damage. If I was to go in there and blitz down by a AA gun, I would probably lose the mission again. Not doing that.
We've spotted enemy backup. Check your radars. Copy. Strider 1, this is Control Tower. Make your landing check.
When you get down to only just a handful of minutes left, make sure you go rearm. You might even see me go rearm one more time, the closer we get to time 0, because I'm going to want all the missiles that I can carry when it comes time for that mission to end. And if you haven't seen it, I'm not going to spoil it. But chances are, you're going to want to be fully armed when that happens.
Target obliterated.
If you know, you know. And this is a very target-rich area right here. Not so much target-rich, but the value is dense. That big group right there, just off my nose, off in the distance, the Sea-Wiz will shoot down your missiles. I learned that the hard way. That group right there. I learned to hate that group so much. So those F-14s are too far away, but these Rafales, they are 670 apiece, and I am only about 350 points away from where I need to be. So we're going to take that. We're going to take a handful of them anyways. See if I can get this. There we go. Look at that. As soon as AWACS delivers that line, you should go rearm and repair if you need to, and make sure you are ready to go for the next one. So you see here, I go through, I take some damage. I don't want to take any more, so I just go ahead and turn straight north and head off to go rearm.
Remaining.
30 seconds remain. My score looks good. I'm not going to S-rank this in a stock F-16, but that's not my goal. My goal is to show you guys how you can get through this with the worst possible setup that you can have if you've never upgraded anything in the game. Now in these last 10 seconds, just point the nose up, make sure you don't crash. You definitely don't want to lose everything that you've just done. But you don't need to go out and go fighting anymore.
All aircraft, listen carefully. This is Lancaster. We have the upper hand. The enemy headquarters is almost ours. Operation to eliminate all enemy satellites also underway. All going according to plan. The end of the war is in sight. Think of something you'd like to eat, guys? Because I'm buying. Roger that. Man, don't jinx us. You're right. New bogeys. No, 5 Su-30s in.
And here's your spoiler warning.
It's Mr. Rex.
That is probably my favorite little mini cutscene of the entire game. Alright, so the strategy here is do not target Mr. X. No matter the fact that they tell you to. Don't worry about Mr. X. You need to take down all 4 souls first. Once you do that, you don't have anybody else to worry about. These things are going to be a pain. Sometimes you'll get easy kills on them, sometimes, most of the time not. They're going to take 3 missiles to take down. They're not invincible, but they're not easy. And they love to Cobra.
Don't let Mr. X run wild. Friendlies are suffering heavy damage. Hostile has a lock. Didn't think that'd miss. Locked on. Target locked. Wow, you sure he's human?
Mr. X is eating through the Osean forces.
No.
And that's why we repair.
Strider 1, locked on target.
There's another one down. You've seen how it automatically targeted Mr. X for me, but I selected another soul because I did not want to go after Mr. X right now. It's not a matter of not wanting to. I don't think you actually can. If you go after Mr. X, you're going to have all the souls coming after you, and this mission is scripted a little bit. And if one of my 4 AMs go after Mr. X, I'm not worried about it. It's either going to connect or it's not, and if it does, it's not going to do anything to him. Alright, so here you go. All that's left is Mr. X. I was unable to find anything definitive in my testing here, but you can either deliver a bunch of punishment to him now, or you can wait. What you want to wait for is Wise Man, actually right here. Wise Man's going to lure him in as bait, and you're going to fall in third position and try to shoot down Mr. X. You're not going to be able to keep up with them, but you're going to get a couple easy shots.
Man, this is one stubborn bastard. He's on my tail, but he won't fire. Waiting for the perfect shot, eh? Sorry, stranger. My boys won't let you have it.
What you're going to do is pretty much follow him along. If you want to take some shots at him, feel free to. I felt like it here because I still had 40 plus missiles.
That's sweet. I never knew you cared.
What you're going to do is you're going to wait for him to actually get Wise Man shot down, and then you're going to go after him.
I'm being serious here.
Not 100% sure that any of the damage actually counts before then, if you can manage to get a hit.
Enemy behind me. Hold up. My radar has shown that an enemy aircraft has been stuck on Cyclops 1 for a while now. Makes my blood run cold to even think if he came up on my 6. Shit. Bandit fire missile. Strider 1, missile launched. He's refusing to fire. He wants a short shot. Not too bad. I've got his attention. Just wait for your chance. It's mine. That's the spirit. You're quite the entertainer.
And here you go. That is the line. That means he is now firing at Wise Man. So if you can, get him. He's going to go to space way too fast for you. But as soon as he comes down, now he's no longer invulnerable. And it's going to be a little easier to get a hit. Not much.
Wiseman, stay strong. We're not done here. Cyclops 2, you got the lead. Wiseman, shit. Negative, Cyclops 2, you're the lead. I can't do it. Trigger should take command. Duty is yours. That's impossible. Do it. Damn it. Cyclops 4, form an element. We need our top gun if we're gonna take out that bastard.
Welcome, Count. These guys are way out of my league. I can't even get as close to them.
And there you go. That's how you know you're getting close. When you see that little glitch, that's all you've got to worry about. Do as much damage to him as you can until you start getting those glitches. After you get those glitches, it's not going to make much of a difference. That is effectively mission end. You're not going to get him shot down. The mission's going to end with the satellites all being destroyed. That might be the first hit that I ever got on him. But you see, I almost paid for it.
Get Mr. X, Trigger. Shoot it down, Trigger. You can do it. In fact, you're the only one who can.
And there you go. That's a mission success.
The radar suddenly turned off.
Just make sure you don't crash till the screen goes black and you are all good. So hopefully this one helped you out. I know there's a lot to get.
What's the sun?
What is that?
a lot to understand that's changed my last video. Hopefully the voiceover and the recording goes a little bit better than recording the audio while I'm playing the game. And with recording the audio while I was playing, I didn't really have good control over the volumes. So hopefully I can make this one a little bit better for you guys. It's all about that improvement. So please let me know what you think in the comments. I will be looking for it. If you guys have anything else you want me to try after I finish this series, please let me know down below. I'm not going to say like, I'm not going to say subscribe. It shouldn't have taken me a year to come back to this. Have a good one.